Hi Virgo, if you'd like to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. My name is Steph. I have created an ink blot made in your name and essence that we're going to take a look at. Bookmark style. We'll hold the reveal, timestamps below. We'll also add on Tarot and Oracle. And where the ghost gift is here, we are going to add on Ghost Tube Seer for any visual inspirations that may further inspire or irritate. And I just want, if you're on a phone, you can zoom in, see what's coming up there. But you know the drill, Virgos. Welcome if you're new to me. To the OGs, you know what's going to happen. I'm going to open up. You're welcome to join me, or you can fast forward through a few minutes or a few seconds, sorry. Taking a nice deep breath. Closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception. Releasing the race and the rush. Activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support in the name and honor of the Virgo Collective. Virgos, thank you so much for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights and allowing me to be a guest in your aura. Let's go. As I do the reveal, here's your scroll. We'll grab you a rune or two so that you can focus on that. We have here the whale, and I'll grab you another animal rune. Whew. Oh, okay. And we have Dreams, the hummingbird. I think that also came up for either Gemini or Aquarius, maybe. I can't remember. But if you want to take a look at those, sense them out, feel them, how they're feeling for you. Maybe they hold meaning, maybe the symbolism of sorts. Let's get into the reveal of your Rorschach, your ink blot. We're only going to scry from one direction this round, and we will do it again later on in Feb. All right. If you see, sense, or feel anything standing forward, please feel well to comment below or keep to yourself. Okay, Virgo, so candelabra. Also something about a seat. I don't know if it's a car seat or a bumper seat. It feels like a seat, though. I also feel like, if I may, I'm getting like a chiropractor, like something about my neck. Neck and shoulders. It's almost like if you were laying in, okay, you know that magician's trick, sawing someone in half? And the person that's being sawed in half is like looking towards their feet like, am I being sawed in half? This is how it feels. It's like, am I? I don't know. Am I? What's going on here? But this candelabra, like, see these candles here? There is a face in here. Some of you might be working, maybe even in the dream state. This could also be something in the sleep state that you're doing, like looking at your feet, like I'm astral traveling or having an out-of-body experience. I don't know if that's a crow or there's a flag on top of its head. Almost like one of those flags from, I'm going to say golf, but I'm sorry, I know very little about sports, but I think there's like little flaggy things, or like putt-putt or something like that. That's how I'm seeing it, like putt-putt. And then I'm also seeing, okay, now sports things are coming through, which is great, but not great. Football goalie things, like, what are those things called, you know? Like, I know they make touchdowns, but whatever that thing is. Are you playing football? So is there like a game? Okay, so okay. Whew, sorry. I am also seeing donkeys in here. Donkeys might mean something to you specifically. Give me a moment. Okay, maybe it's even, sorry, see, even in my back, like my upper back, shoulders, I feel like I'm just a little bothered. I'm a little bothered in a weird way. I don't know if something's trying to get my attention or just irritate me, or maybe I don't know what it is, but I can personally feel it. Is there some sort of, I'm being kind, jackassery going on? Because I'm also seeing in this donkey, they're sitting on their tushy. Maybe you're just tired of it. Just tired of the games. I'm seeing somebody snowboard on this side. Sorry, somebody's snowboarding. It's definitely snowboarding. Or maybe this is a snow sport. And then I'm seeing, I think it's like a wolf or a bear. I'm kind of leaning towards bear. Identity, make your own choices. Okay, give me a moment. If this card is standing out to you, any of the imagery or artistry or the words, it's too small. Give me a moment. I got it like Scrying in here. It's almost like a polar bear. So Virgos, it's kind of like that hibernation. And I know you guys being like the hermit, but I'm seeing like my Scrying now, like right at my third eye. You know, instead of like this or this, it's up here. And it becomes, it's like, okay, yes. Like the Scrying for me, or the monocle, magnifying something. Am I in hibernation mode? Which brings me into the sleeping, which brings me into the candle. Like I feel like I'm in a castle and I'm doing something by candlelight. It could even just be evening hours. There also absolutely could be some sort of exercise that you're doing, because seeing how their hands are reaching, like one's over, one's under. But it's a reflection of myself. Make your own choices. With those candles, the candelabras. Okay, so now I'm like going down the stairs like a cellar. I feel like I'm digging deep. I'm bringing my illumination with me. But it's almost like as if I'm trying to see something. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. It's almost like I'm trying to see something that I can't see in front of me, but you can utilize the mirror to see what's behind you. Now, I don't know if this is a past thing or a history, or Virgos, for some, the rabbit hole that's coming through is, as you are stepping forward, candle in hand, in whatever respect, personal, professional, business, whatever it is, romantic, etc., as you are walking forward with your candle, it's like the other side of me has this mirror, you know, like a side view mirror of a car or a rear view mirror, and I can still see if anything's coming. But I feel like I can almost like snowboard really quickly. And maybe in some regards you are. Because in this identity card, will it come through? I don't know, but there's like strings. And I'm noticing the strings. I have my candle to burn them away. And then it's like a slow fray. Slow fray, slow fray. For some you might, oh my goodness, this is incredible. Dreams, once again, or dream, sorry. Life can be a dream, sweetheart. Life can be, there's that water. Do you know what this also makes me feel like? It's, depending on your age, but water beds. Oh, they were so fun. There's some sort of emotional digging deep, like I'm in the cellar. You know what I mean? Like, see, like crashing into shore. Because I've gone deep. I'm going deep. Yes, we're still here. Thank you. But it's like maybe there's a part of you or something's been going on that kind of feels, and I'm trying to be very compassionate because this may not be your scry story, but thank you for holding space for others if it's something you can relate to or you're moving through, have moved out of. It's like something might have been thrown overboard and now it's coming back on shore. It's a part of me. See, dreams and dreams, hummingbirds. I want to say pay attention. And then with that whale of the water, the whale of the water, something is helping you, because I want to say helping me, because that's how it feels. It's helping me navigate a cave or a cavern. So now I'm coming out of the water, being handed the candle, and then I continue to walk into this cave, but then it turns into what I'm seeing like a castle, because it is very rocky. And then I continue down. This descent is deep. Okay, the descent is deep. What I feel like I'm realizing as I'm in this space with you is once I'm there and then I choose another door or another hallway or this mirror, and maybe you're doing scrying through mirrors or whatever the case may be is, or just looking at what you identify with and how it adds or holds you back, or how it may be controlling, all these great things for you to consider. Anyway, so then I've descended, down into this deep cave of my own consciousness, my dreams, contemplations, whatever it may be. Then I open another door, and lo and behold, Virgo, I am actually on top of the mountain, and I can snowboard down very quickly and efficiently and have fun. That's what that makes me feel like. Yeah, that's what that makes me feel like. And that's when I realized, when I opened that door, after I have used my candle to see only so much, and I have burned away the phrase, and that's when I remember life is a dream come true. So I also have here coming through dragonfly, another, mirror, and then blush. Greening is on the bottom. You are growing. In order for there to be any sort of surface expression, oh my goodness, for heavens and hot dogs. There we go. I apologize. And if you haven't already, Virgos, please do like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you, and you so warm my haunted heart. I love you. And for there to be an above ground expression of a plant, of a person, the roots run deep. And when you decide to bloom, it's almost like it's going to make you blush or make others blush in your presence. Like, I feel smitten. I feel very smitten. I also want to note, just like the hands, one on top, one on the bottom, the giving and receiving, curled over and opened up. And it kind of brings me back in here. Something about my neck and maybe angling something. Thank you. I'm going to come back to that in a second. Okay, so down here I am... I don't know if that's an armadillo or a kangaroo, or maybe just like a rodent of some sort. And not to say that any of those things are rodents or to be hard. Anyway, it's not the point. They're going the opposite way. Suddenly I'm in a video game. Yeah, I'm in a video game. And I can hear like beep, 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 beep. And then you hit like, I don't think it's you guys. I think it's something else that might be like trailing you or just kind of riding your coattails. Or maybe it's a memory that's been riding your coattails of the present moment. And then it hits the thing. It's like, gotta go the other way. And it's leaving. It's leaving. They are leaving. Is there a they? I don't know. Okay. So what I do want to do is like in here, sorry, and I feel like I just like I've created this amazing mess, and that's fine. In here, because I'm being brought into Game of Thrones, and I can't remember the family's name, but they're the X. They have the X. I believe the son is quite torturous, and I feel like you might have done that. Also, it's giving me Hangman vibes, so that's a little kinder of a way. If you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. I feel like somebody's in deep training. Could be magical training, reflective training. Because now I'm like suddenly in like a swim meet. I didn't think I was going to make it. So I had to go deep. Now I'm seeing Morticia and Gomez, and she's on the thing. Again, it feels like possibly something torturous, but she's finding it pleasurable. Yeah, there's a conversation happening here between two people on this. Oh, I'm seeing somebody give the finger there. I don't know, maybe there's just something that you're saying goodbye to. Sorry, excuse me. It doesn't even have to be in this like screw you kind of way, the way I'm seeing it, Virgos, because it feels like I am gracefully learning about myself and realizing what I have tied myself to, whatever karmic ties you may feel that have been applied, and they have served to something, whether it be severe or sweet. But these feel like the severe things because of anyway. And there's some sort of power, because the middle finger is also the power finger, right? And I'm not pointing fingers. It's my power finger of what I have attached myself to. For some, I think this is a lot of memory work. And interestingly enough, as I said that, I feel like I'm being given access to the Akashic in the astral. Okay, there's another realm, but I don't know what it is. I'm sailing. I sail in it. Okay, sorry, Virgos. I feel like I got right off there. Your other two cards there, if these mean anything to you, you know the drill. Please see, sense, and feel for yourself first. Is Dragonfly in Mirror. And again, I want to note, just in the identity card, there's the mirror. There is a deeper meaning. You're doing deeper things and reflecting upon yourself through this. And remember how we were talking about like being cut in half, like that magician's trick. And I feel like for some of you, you might have had to like cut yourself in half to be something more to someone else versus yourself. But you've been collecting things along the way. Something about herbs. As much as it says, yeah, we're still here. Dragonfly. I don't know if any of you feed hummingbirds, but you make it like orange or red, like the coloring, or the feet are red to attract that. I'm not going to lie, with a slight hesitancy, a very slight hesitancy, see if I can bring this card up to you, because like, see how they're like, it's like a little like, oh, can I feel like there might be a trust thing. It's like a trust exercise with my energetic body, or possibly in relation to something else. A lot of love. Something about the herb rosemary quite specifically is also coming through. Virgos, how are you? Oh my goodness. You are a natural at this. If somebody is practicing some sort of natural magic, herbs, elixirs, because it's coming from me, this is what will help me bloom. Okay, I'm looking at your ink blot again, and this is turning into an owl's face. Oh my. How you doing? But with the eyes looking down. And where those donkeys are, it's like those are kind puppets of maybe giving, any jackassery. Now, I also want to note there's something about play coming through. And maybe you haven't been having enough play, or you've been playing around too long and something's not serious enough. I want to apply this right in here, right in this X, this rebirth. There's death in all that awakens, for it isn't blissful nor painless. It's a mighty rising, O flame resurrected. Your candelabra with this owl is looking down of what, see, I can't even necessarily call it sacrifices. Like, I know we can, and that might apply to some, but I really feel like, again, because I'm in this Virgo energy and it's deep, I am like really reflecting at myself deeply, looking at the deeper meaning of things. And it's almost like by doing that, I release them to grow. Any sort of like inner tortures, I feel like, are being alleviated. And this rebirth, it's like the candle becomes this fire. And look at all those parts: Mother, Maiden, Crone, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, this, that, or the other. Apply whatever feels good. So I'm just going to tone down that light. Let there be light, but holy schmoly, Virgo. Your dreams are coming true because of this inner work that you're doing. There's no accolades. There's no pat on the back. Your calves are strong. That's interesting. And you're noticing where you've made your choices and going to continue making your choices. But there's something different about you now. There's something different about you now, Virgos. It's definitely Phoenix vibes. And there's nothing but blush coming in. Like, I feel as though I'm smitten with you. I'm smitten with your aura. Like, respect of the work that you have chosen to do, are doing. Because again, it's not about it being easy or hard. I think you're recognizing what you are a natural at is what you are attached to. And that can really help. Instead of sawing yourself in a million pieces to please others, it's like seeing them all, how they're interconnected and supporting each other, and where other things also might be needing to be let go of. These are some very strong cards coming out here to support this rebirth. Reclaiming, rebirth. Okay, do you see in the fire, there's that X? Do you see it there? Okay. That's here. And then you have death and the devil. Somebody also might be changing their clothes. There's a banging on my office door and it's very odd. Some things are okay, thank you. So Virgos, some things are the strings and others are chains. It lets you know where they are, what elements they are, so how you can remove and remold them. Remove and remold them. I don't know if there's some sort of a... Give me a moment. Sorry if the light is shining on that. Shining a light on death. Okay. So if somebody has, including yourself, right? Thank you. Taken from you, right? See over here with the 7 of Wands or the stakes. Justice is coming in. You have found culprits. Finding culprits. Simultaneously, elements are coming in. And these elements come in like spirit guides to serve. Okay, so it's like relinquishing the need for applying punishment. That's not necessarily having, accountability and responsibility conversations. This is about trusting universal justice. There is a deeper meaning. Dragonfly, trusting. Can I? Or should I just apply? Trust it. Trust it. Otherwise, it keeps incurring. It accrues something. And I don't know what it's accruing, but it's accruing something. Okay, Virgos, I am going to get to your... been rambling on so long. I'm going to get to your rune here for the whale, for your spirit animal. And we'll see what comes through. Thank you so much for being here. For being my muse. You guys are fantastic. All right. So we have your whale and your hummingbird. There we go. The whale spirit brings regeneration. Hi, rebirth, regeneration, new beginnings, and provides a sense of calm. Whales mate for life. They are caring animals and easily demonstrate affection. Your spirit whale can help you develop creativity and establish a peaceful contact with the divine. Dragonfly, hummingbird, dreams. Dream, 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 and I want to. This whole regeneration and rebirth. Calm. This is what I want, is calm. This isn't calm. Death kind of feels calm. I'm hearing that song, Bob Dylan. Death is not the end. I want something, what I am connected to. And we were talking about the puppets and the chains. And when chains, it could be, the chains of life, karmic chains, or what it's, the good old ball and chain of marriage and relationships. And that's, I want to know why I know why I'm chained to things. And it's okay. Some of them are okay. And I very much it's like a grounding point. It's like a grounding point. If there's peaceful interactions, points of contact. Virgos, while this is an incredibly dark reading, Scry story, you are the candle, you are the sunset. You are the whale in the water. And the whale in the blowhole. And you can just you're clearing it out. Please do trust again. Trust in yourself first. And whatever divinity or divine warms your heart or your faith, whatever it is, because it's establishing, like I said, in that by going deeper in the descent, whatever this thing is, I actually open the door and realize I'm on the top of a mountain and I can snowboard down. I'm going to leave it here, Virgos. Thank you so much. We will flip this for later on in February for another perspective poke and possibilities. I want to thank you so much for being here and truly admire and respect. Awesome. Very, very positive and illuminating story for me. So thank you. Until next time. Bye. I got you, babe.